You look pretty comfortable, Mav. What's up guys, Trevor here with Real Time Films. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we've done an update video on our camper, but as you can probably tell, we are officially moved in. We've been living in the camper now for about a month and it's been great. So I figured now was the perfect time to make an update video on kind of where we're at, what we have done, and our setup and everything. So we've got a lot to cover, and I know it's been a while since we've made an update video, but we've had a lot of stuff going on, and it's just been a wild month for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the exterior of the camper actually, and just kind of show you our setup as far as water, our generator and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you our setup on the outside and then slowly work our way inside. But right now I'm actually filming at my desk, my office area. So we'll get to all the inside stuff later on in this video. But welcome back guys, and let's go ahead and start this tour. All right guys, I'm outside now. I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible for all the outside stuff because it's like 98 degrees out here and I'm dying. Okay, so this is our parking spot. This is where we're at right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk behind the camera. We haven't done anything as far as paint on the outside yet, but we built a little deck out of some wooden pallets here, and these are just stuff that we just kind of found. And then we just put a rug over it, and we have two outside chairs for sitting outside. That's our Yeti cooler for like drinks and stuff that doesn't fit in our tiny fridge inside. That's our bug zapper. And then we have two citronella candles on either side to keep the bugs away. So yeah, that's kind of our front porch area. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where our generator is that we use for power. So this is behind the camper. So generator is all the way kind of hidden out here, and we built this little generator house to kind of keep the noise controlled a little bit more. But yeah, it's basically back here in this little hut. And yeah, so we keep the gas over here. So we've got four gas cans to fill it up, and the generator lasts about 20 hours depending on like what's running inside the camper. Like right now we use the AC pretty much all the time, so with the AC running constantly all day and all night, it runs maybe like 18 to 19 hours. But you know, during the winter time, if we don't need to use the AC, I'm gonna guess it'll run probably closer to 21 hours just because it's not, you know, running AC constantly. All right, so the type of generator that we do have is a Onan P4500i. It's a Cummins, and it's a friggin' beast. The generator is turned on and the AC is running, so that's why it is a little bit louder. But if I went inside and turned the AC off, it does get a little bit quieter because it doesn't have to run as hard. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that on for like a couple minutes because it's probably cooking in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off when we go and film inside because the AC is loud in there. Okay, so real quick, I'm back inside. I just wanted to show you what it sounds like in here. The AC is running, it's probably really loud. But if we go ahead and turn it off, I'll show you that you can't really hear the generator. And I have my microphone set to a high setting, so it's super sensitive. So we'll wait until the AC turns off real quick. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so the AC is off. The generator is still running. It's still on. I'm just going to be quiet for like 2 seconds so you can hear pretty much nothing because you can't really hear the generator from in here. So yeah, can't even hear it. It's awesome. Let me just go to the front of the camper really quick to show you guys this. Every camper has a propane system. So the propane is under this right here. You can fit 2 propane tanks here, and there's a switch inside that you just flip the switch and it heats up the water. It takes about 10 minutes to heat up, and then you can shower with hot water. So not too bad. So that's pretty much the outside. So now let's go ahead and go inside and show you guys what we've done, our progress, and what we still need to do. It's a lot. So let's go ahead and go inside. All right, so I'm in the camper now. I'm right at the front door, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and just kind of talk behind the camera and show you guys my office area first, and then work my way to the other end of the camper. Again, this camper doesn't have any pop outs, so we decided to paint everything white and kind of do other things to make it feel more open and spacious in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and show you what we've done. All right, so this is the front entryway. We've got a nice black and white carpet here. And then as you can see, we've got the flooring done as well. This is peel and stick vinyl from Home Depot. Really good quality. But right here, when you look to the right, when you get in the camper, this is my office. This space, again, was originally where the bed was. So I believe it was a queen size bed here. So literally the bed came out to like right where this wall is. So we just decided to rip all that out, put the desk there and call it a day. And it really opened up this space a lot. The desk in the middle, my computer, you know, normal desk setup. And then under here, I put a black rug. Rain got this for me so that when I roll around in my chair, it doesn't scuff up the floor. And then to our left here, we have a cubby system, and these are our clothes. So this is Rain's side here. We've got our laundry basket here. And then over here is my side. So cubby system for clothes, we just fold them up when we do laundry and put them in there. And then I have my record player and a little storage thing here for some stuff. And then this corner over here is my charging station. So it's kind of, I tried to tuck it back there and kind of hide it behind the cubby, but there's only so much I could do. I've got my tripods and gimbal and other stuff kind of right there. This stuff may not stay like this. It's just kind of working for us right now until we figure out another storage solution. And speaking of storage, these used to be like, you know, drawers to hang your clothes in, but we just kind of threw some random stuff in there. There's one on this side and then one on that side. And then there's obviously storage up here. And this is kind of a mess right now. We thought about doing a cubby system up here as well, but the problem that we came into was the back wall right there, you can see is slanted. So cubbies didn't really work up there. So all of that stuff up there is kind of just thrown up there just to get out of the way. But what we're thinking now is getting like one long piece of wood and then a latch system to be able to pull the piece of wood down or put it back up to kind of hide everything. So that's what we're thinking there. Just haven't gotten to it yet. Everything's a work in progress right now. But yeah, that's the office area. And then we have our vacuum in this corner here, and Rain has every bag imaginable just hanging on this hook along with our hats. I've got Maverick's little food and water bowl here on the side for her. From the office, we have our little couch seating area here to the right. This couch used to come out to probably like right here. You guys probably saw in previous videos, we kind of just cut it in half. With the unfinished wood, we just covered with the rest of our peel and stick flooring. And then we painted the furnace covers black. So that works really well, frees up a lot of walking space to get to my office. And then a little bit to the left here is our kitchen. So this right here is our pantry. So we don't have an actual pantry in here, so we had to get this 3-tier system and just kind of put food and other stuff on there. That down there is a fan because it gets really hot and we like fans on at night. But this is our sink area. Again, this is unfinished. This is what it looked like originally. And this is what we're doing to it. This is, again, just peel and stick. Yeah, work in progress. And then also we are going to be changing out the faucets here to black ones. We just have not received those from Amazon yet. Water works, coming straight from the cistern again. This is our toaster oven. The camper itself does not have an oven. I know a lot of campers have them like right underneath here, but ours does not have one. We just have the stove. Totally fine. I've cooked cinnamon rolls in here before and it works great. And then above that is our microwave. And then a little bit to the left is our freezer and refrigerator. And then of course we have some storage up here. That's where Rain keeps her spices, our plates and stuff up there, and then some other stuff over there. So some of you might wonder what it's like doing dishes in here. It sucks. There's no dishwasher, so we don't have that luxury. So we try to use paper plates as much as possible. So we got a big stack of them in here, and we use those as much as we can because I don't like doing dishes. But you know, sometimes when you obviously cook with pans and stuff and pots, you gotta clean them. So unfortunately, we we do have to hand wash them. Moving on to our dining room area. This is where we eat all of our meals or have coffee and everything. So this used to be a dinette. So there used to be a couch here, table in the middle, couch on the other side. Typical camper thing to do. Ripped it out and put an L-shaped bar in, and there's a lot more walking space in this area. And we find that it works a lot better. Over in this corner, we just have our coffee stuff. So we've got our kettle, we've got our espresso machine, love this thing, use it every single day, our syrups and stuff, and then a Chemex, and there's usually beans in there, but it's a problem. And then above here, we have a paper towel holder. We didn't want to have anything on the counter that wasn't necessary, so we just kind of threw that up there. Works really well. There's a little plant in the corner and an M for McDonald. Rain's not a McDonald yet, but come January. And then above the bar area, we have some more storage up top. So we got a cabinet there and a cabinet there. And then this is a stereo system. Don't really use this much because it's just radio and I don't really listen to radio, but it has a CD player, so that's cool. And an aux. And moving on to where my lovely dog is, Maverick. Maverick, say hi. We have our bed. This is where Rain and I sleep, and some of you might be thinking this is extremely tiny, but it's not bad. It fits 2 people and sometimes a dog when she decides to come up there and snuggle with us. So in our sleeping area, we've installed a TV, and actually the TV is supposed to be on this side because the cable thing is right there, but we don't use that because we sleep in here and it makes more sense to put it on this side. So I installed a little wall mount there, bought a 27-inch smart TV, and we plug it in right there, and our phones also charge right there on that little shelf. And then down there is like a little light as well. So, and then right over here is the bathroom area. This is gonna look like a total mess, but it's fine. This is an update video. This isn't completed yet, but we installed a mirror. Hello. This is just kind of hanging on 2 screws, and our sink. And again, we haven't done the peel and stick on this yet. I'm pretty sure Rain is gonna do that. And then I also put a little hook right there to hang our towel, like a washcloth or something. That's the little sink area. And then obviously behind this door is our bathroom. So I'll go ahead and open up the bathroom. Nothing too crazy in here. We got a mat, the toilet, nice shower curtain to match the vibe. We did hang these 2 things up here. That's obviously where we put our towels and our shower stuff. It is tiny, but it works. And we got a nice little sun. Oh, that's super bright. Oh my goodness. Our little tub and shower, and it works great. So I'm sure you guys are wondering how it is actually showering in that small of a space. It's a challenge, definitely something to get used to, but I don't mind it. Basically, because we're limited on water, we just rinse up real quick, turn the water off, scrub, rinse ourselves off, do it real quick, and in and out in a matter of 5 minutes. So we try to shower as quick as possible. So that's really the only downfall. We can't just sit in there and enjoy a nice hot shower for a long time, which is a good thing. You know, we don't pay for water. All of our water is free. It's really nice. So you just get used to it. We've been in here, like I said, about a month, and I'm already used to it. You know, it's really not as bad as what some of you may think. Some of the things that we still need to do: filter system for our water. Even though we have that one filter that's connected to the battery out back, we do plan on doing like a triple filter system. So we're gonna put a filter on top of the opening of the cistern so that when we collect water, no leaves or bugs or anything can get in there as we collect. We have the one that's already hooked up to the battery. And then what we're also gonna do is we're gonna put filters on the faucets themselves. We just have to change out the faucets first before we do that. We do have some touch-up paint to do. As you guys probably saw when I was showing you the radio, there's little parts where we taped all of appliances off when we did paint, and as we took the paint off, it kind of ripped the paint, the white paint off. So we just got to do some touch-up paint here, and pretty much there's little areas around the camper that have the same problem. And then as I was walking through the camper, you guys probably noticed the blinds. I don't know if you did or not, but this is what we did for our blind situation. There used to be blinds here. We ripped them out because they were ugly. We just went to Lowe's and got these. These are literally paper. So these are temporary blinds. They're very, very cheap, and they just clip right here, and you can raise them or lower them. The reason we got those is because blinds are actually really expensive, like unbelievably expensive. I can't imagine owning a giant house and having to put blinds in. You'd go broke. We got these temporary ones. They work great. There's literally no problem with them at all. They're blackout. So we put them down because it's scorching hot during the day, and it keeps the sun out. But yeah, so what I did, these actually came with like a little sticky side, but it didn't really hold very well. So I ended up tacking them. I used black tacks to kind of blend in with the paper itself. We have them on every window except for the kitchen window because this is so small and it would just kind of get in the way and look weird. But yeah, there's one over here and then one in the bedroom. All right, so I'm sitting down at my desk, and some of you are probably wondering how we have internet, what we do about internet, because we are living in pretty much the middle of nowhere. We are boondocking it. Internet was something that we needed to have because obviously my job depends on internet. But basically we just got one of these Verizon jetpack things. It runs off of 4G. I don't have this on all the time. We only use this when I upload videos, when I send emails or anything like that. I do it as quickly as possible, and then I turn the internet off because there is a limited amount of data on those things per month, which kind of sucks, but again, it's something that you get used to. Obviously, I don't need internet when I edit these videos. I can edit everything offline, and then once I'm ready to upload, obviously I turn it on and upload the video. It does take a significant amount of time to upload. The upload speeds and download speeds from this thing are not the greatest, so there is another downside to it, but sometimes I'll go to like a Starbucks or like my friend's house where they have good internet. Also, back in our kitchen area, our refrigerator, I think I mentioned this in other videos too, I can't remember, but generator powers the refrigerator and freezer. But what's cool about this is that when the generator runs out of gas, it'll automatically switch to propane, which will continue to run the refrigerator. So all of our food won't ever, go bad in here. This will always be able to run even with the generator off. So that is where we're at with the camper. Again, work in progress, but I figured it was time to make an update. There are some downsides, of course, to living tiny like this. And one of the biggest things is obviously having to get a generator and having to constantly go get gas. We have 4 5.3 gallon tanks out there, and that usually lasts us about a week. So we are going to the gas station weekly, which can get expensive, but at the same time, that is our biggest expense, is gas. We don't pay for water. I pay for internet, but it's, a couple bucks more a month. It's definitely really cool living out in the middle of nowhere with no power. It's an interesting way to live. Before I end the video, Rain is gonna be coming home later. She's at work right now, and she's gonna be cooking dinner, and I thought it would be kind of cool to show you how we cook meals in here. Also, I forgot to mention too, the back of our couch area is kind of unfinished. This is just kind of randomly cut here and nailed into the back, so we need to fix this up a little bit and kind of make that look a little nicer, but not too bad for right now. We're on the stages now where there's like a lot of little things left to do, and those little things take time. So we're really happy with where we're at, and we're just excited to finally be living in here. All right, guys, Rain just got home. We're making dinner now. I just wanted to show you like the process of how we do that. She's got the stove on right now, propane stove obviously, and when we do cook, we got to open a window so we don't get the fumes. We got to turn the fan on and stuff like that. Yeah, just thought I'd show you how we do that. All right, guys, we just wrapped up dinner. It was really good. I'm outside now enjoying the great outdoors because it finally cooled off. There's some cloud cover now, so it's pretty nice out now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a long time coming. You guys were asking for it. We finally had time to film, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.